Hello, wonderful bridge people. Eli Jolly here for a new series. What we're going to do today is we're going to do a lot of slow work. And actually, I should think about renaming this because it's really specific work. Regardless of what skill level you're at, a bridge or really any endeavor, what you should be aiming toward is getting more detailed, more specific, more focused on the big picture and seeing the details all at the same time. Because in bridge, you have to have the bird's eye view, but then you have to figure out when to zoom in and really dig deep and to understand a problem or a position. Now, what's missing from a lot of people's games is they might do this later in the hand. They kind of breeze through the auction. Maybe you've been playing for a while, you know a lot about bridge and you've seen lots of auctions and you understand it relatively quickly. But you might be missing details. You might be missing passes that people make. You might be not thinking about, okay, well, why did they bid this? Why did they lead this? That's the kind of stuff that I want to do today. I think this can help anyone at any level. And let's take our time. We're in no rush. So I'm going to jump on BBO and illustrate this for you. And I like to do this while competing. And it's really fun to play these challenge matches. I like to play 4 or 8 board challenge matches against star players. These are players who have won a national event in their country. And let's just play imps so that we can kind of keep things a bit simpler. Let's make contracts. Let's beat contracts and see what we can do. But again, no rush. Let's get really detailed about what we're doing today. Okay, right away. We're about to play quickly, but let's slow it down. 7, 11, 15, 17 high card points. Pass on my partner, pass by East. I have 17, so there's still good chances that we have game. And I've got a very clear 1-0 trump opener. I like the fact that I have the 10 of spades, and my partner's transferring to hearts. If my partner invites in hearts, I'm really happy. This is where I'm definitely accepting. I have 17, and we have a fit. So we're in a good place. Okay, generally speaking, the robots do not lead from kings. It's just something they don't do a lot of. So right away, my instinct is to play the 9, but just let's slow down for 1 second. What are my issues in this hand? Well, the heart suit right away, right? I've got problems. I could lose 2 hearts. I could lose a spade. I could lose a diamond. And if I'm thinking from my partner's hand, I've got even a couple diamonds I need to do something with. Now, luckily for me, I have spades as an alternate source of tricks. So I see how as long as the diamond finesse is on side, I could probably get rid of a diamond via trumping or via spade. All right, well, let's play the 9 and see what happens. I've already made up my mind about what I'm going to do. Bingo. Okay, so the 2 and the king here. So this is from like 2, and it's probably from like Jack 8 fourth or Jack third, something like that. So definitely going to take this. But now it becomes more imperative, I think, that I get a diamond on the table, see what's going on in the diamond suit, because all of a sudden I'm not going to have spades to pitch losers on. So yeah, they also led from Jack fourth. That's a bad holding lead from. That means they probably don't have a sequence, right? So let's do this. All right. So that's one trick. Lost. And now I got to be a little careful. Little careful here. I want to maintain a heart in my hand, and I think I'm going to hope that West has the king of hearts. So I think the best way to do this is play a low heart. If they win the king or they duck, I still maintain control, and I can trump a diamond in the dummy. Alternatively, I could try to set up a long spade if like West has Jack third of spades. Let's do this. Don't love that. Jack, huh? Jack, huh? Well, this is interesting. I gotta hope that the 10 falls. Ugh. 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 All right, so I'm gonna lose 2 more for sure. I'm just gonna make sure I can get my diamond rough from the dummy. And that stinks. That stinks. That stinks. All right. And I'm going to lose 2 heart tricks. Okay, so I've got 2. And I'm going to lose 2. Yeah, just a bad heartbreak. But the thought process was good. Glad I sort of got a picture of what's going on. And most of my inferences were right. Although, I do want to look back at this hand real quick and just see why West did not lead. Why didn't they lead from this club suit? It's kind of inexplicable to me. This is a very poor lead. And let's see if there's anything I could have done. On a spade lead, I could have made it. So let's see what I could have done. So spade. Yeah, I think I could have in played east. So let's see here. The mistake I made was playing a low heart. So at this point in the hand, if I just play the ace of hearts and then later on, I think it's the case that I can get them on lead to lead away from their king and they win 1 less heart. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I think playing the way I played makes a lot of sense. I didn't want to play ace of hearts heart and get them to play another heart. Okay. If they made it at the other table, that's well played. And maybe I should have foreseen that possibility, but I was playing for something favorable. All right. Well, I've got a monster here, right? This is the perfect hand to bid 2 suited, vulnerable, force into the 3 level. All right. So double here, and then my partner goes to game. So they've got 3 hearts. And enough of something to go to game. So I will get tapped on this hand. What do I need for my partner to make slam? 2 aces, right? 2 aces. Not to get tapped, and for the hearts to split reasonably. I think that's a lot to ask for on this hand. And I don't necessarily have safety at the 5 level. So I'm going to just pass and try to make it. All right, well, I'm going to kind of conceal my holding here. I'm going to play the 9 for the dummy, but the dummy is exposed. Excuse me. Wait, no. It's 4 hearts by north, right? So the dummy is not exposed, or the north hand's not exposed. So they're leading 8, and they are the weak 2 bidder. So right away, it looks like I'm going to lose a diamond, a club, a spade, and I just need to make it look like they led from 8, 7 of spades. Let's try to scare them a bit. Okay, now I definitely want to cover, right? Just have to make sure I can cover this trick. It's queen. Ooh. Ooh. So it's a little scary when they play ace of hearts there and then they play another one. Is it possible for Ooh. West can't be 6? No, they can't. It's impossible. It's impossible. I'm being a scaredy cat for no reason. Well, they set up my clubs, but I had everything set up. So now, as long as hearts break 4-1, I'm golden. Okay, let's claim. I'm making. Good. Now, I should have noticed this, but I just played with general principles. When they led the 8 of spades, playing the 9 is good because it looks like they could have 8-7, or also the 2 spot was missing. So they could have 8-7 or 8-2. So it looks more likely they have a doubleton, even if they don't. Although, if they had the 7 was the only card missing. So I guess if West had the 2, they would know then that 8-7 was the only real possibility. All right, 13 count. Open heart. Spade here. Okay, passed by West, right? They're vulnerable. They're less likely to overcall. I need to notice that. Just passes as well. And I have a window trump bid. Okay, off to the races. What's my idea here? I've got 3 clubs. I've got heart is 4. I've got a spade is 5, and if I can develop 2 more spades, I'm golden. And I think that's the easiest suit to develop, less stress. All right, King of Diamonds. Looks like it's from King Queen, maybe? Yeah. Hmm. 4, 5, 6. I think here I'm going to play low. Um, the reason being is I don't want to lose 4 diamonds, a heart, and 2 spades. I think it's more likely that that's the case here. And I think the worst thing that happens is they win 5 diamonds and a heart in this position. So it's probably low. And the king is a good card. The robots don't false card in that spot, really. Okay. They're coming after me. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Man, oh man. Okay, uh, so let's start with King, Queen of Diamonds, King Hearts. I think I'm gonna fly Ace here, and yeah, let's just put some pressure on them. I know that the heart is on side. Heart is on side. Heart here. Okay. All right. So now at this point, um, he started with three diamonds, 3, 4. They still have the King of Spades, so let's see what's going on here. Ah, hmm. Could block the hearts, I guess, if I play these hearts and swing a spade. Um, okay, another really interesting hand. So let's look at this. King of Diamonds, Diamonds, Hearts. I'm always down. I mean, and now they're playing Diamonds. And now I just need to play a spade at this point. Don't pitch my heart because I do know that the finesse is on side. So when I do that, I have doomed myself with this bad break here. Yeah, yeah. And unfortunately, the clubs did not behave. Ah. All right, not off to a great start, but this is good practice. So 1 spade, 3 hearts. This where visualization is great. I know where 10 of the hearts are. My partner is very likely to have relatively short hearts here. I've got a nice raise. I cubed. I think I have enough to do that. If my partner has short hearts, they're going to think about going higher. If they don't, then they're not, and I'm happy to play it here. Yeah, so this is the problem, right? My partner has 2 hearts. If they have 1, then all of a sudden we're in the slam zone. But they don't. And this guy preempted and showed up with the ace king. So he preempts, shows up with the ace king, roughing, and playing a club. I'm going to play jack. Okay, 3. We have some problems, but as long as we can trump one club and we can pitch two diamonds. So we have it made at this point. All good. Let's play a club. Pitch. Yeah. Okay. So all is well that ends well. And we made the vulnerable game. Drum roll, please. Let's see how we did. I must always get a result very quickly. Oh, I pulled it out. I pulled it out. They made four hearts. Ah, well done. Shoot, 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 shoot. So there was a facet of that hand I did not foresee. It's funny. My instinct was to play Ace of Hearts Spark, um, but they did excellently well. It went down two on board three. That's when I think I should have made. Truth be told, I didn't need to keep a spade in that spot. I could have pitched another heart. Um, and board four was a wash. So they got to six hearts on board two. Um, I think that is reasonable. It's possible, right? But you have to just weigh, you need a lot of things to go right for you. Even if your partner has two aces, you need hearts to break, get your partner have the queen of hearts. It's just a lot to kind of ask for. So whenever you need three cards, things get difficult. Let's look at that decision again. So my partner did bid four hearts. I think this is, I didn't have a bad hand for me, relatively speaking, of course. But it's just a lot. It's a lot to ask for on a hand like this for a partner to have both aces, and for the heart situation to go well when you know they're going to be tapping you and yada yada yada. So happy to stay out of it. Board three gained a couple, and then board four, they did really well to make this contract. So big big kudos to my opponent. And hopefully this was helpful. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.